Hey guys, welcome back to What's for Dinner.
Hello.
What time is it? I can't see your...
It's
it's
late.
5:15 on Tuesday.
I think that's late.
It is, well, it's late for us. You know, usually you guys see us 3:30, 4 o'clock,
Yeah.
but we've had some changes with regards to the clinic and yada yada. So what do you want me just to go ahead and knock
Yes.
out What's for Dinner and watch
Yeah.
that sun? It's bright.
It is. I'm gonna have to stand over here.
Yeah. Okay, so we're starting off, we've got beef fillets here, and that's Kerrygold butter on those fillets. And then we also, and I did these on the grill, clearly. And then we also have bacon wrapped ground sirloin burgers. So super excited for those. And I did marinate these a little bit. I put avocado oil on them and I put a little bit of seasoning. Mostly we put the Jane's Crazy seasoning. And then of course we had some salt afterwards. So, and then Teresa did, she did bacon in the air fryer. So for those of you who haven't watched this before, there's our air fryer, our well-loved Instant
Bacon
Vortex.
is shocking here.
Yeah, our well-loved Instant Vortex Pro air fryer. We ordered that on Amazon. And then Teresa did some scrambled eggs. So she cooked those in butter and just added some, what kind of, do you do like a Monterey Jack or Colby Jack cheese?
Yeah, shredded both of them together.
There you go. All right, so that's what's for dinner. And then we have some leftovers. We did a little bit of cauliflower mash, and then we also did some cabbage. So the cabbage is cooked in, Teresa boiled it in butter, and then she also added eggs and bacon to it. And this is 2 days old, so this will be the second night of leftovers
This
for
will be
that.
the last night.
Last night, yep. 2 days is enough. And then the cauliflower mash. So did you want to talk about the cauliflower real quick? You boil one head of cauliflower.
Yeah, while that's boiling, soften 2 sticks of cream cheese in the microwave or wherever you want to soften it. And then mash the cauliflower in a colander. Add 2 heaping spoonfuls of sour cream and shredded cheese into the cream cheese mixture and put the cauliflower in there, mix it all up, and then layer it again with cheese, onion, and bacon.
Yum. And we mentioned.
And then I bake it.
Yep, and then bake it. And the key to this, guys, is to boil the cauliflower until it's nice and mushy, and then just mash it up really good. And that makes the consistency like mashed potatoes. Okay, so let me flip around the other way here because we're kind of doing things a little bit different. I'm out of position. Okay, what do you got for us? Oh, we forgot. My gosh, I'm getting ahead of myself. I must be excited or something. So will any of this food we made tonight cause our blood sugar or insulin to spike? And why is that important?
It's important because, well, what everyone's worried about is weight loss. You cannot lose weight if your insulin is high. Your insulin is only high if your sugar's high. Your sugar's high only if you eat sugar. And don't be confused that it's just Milky Way and Skittles. It is carbohydrates that turn to sugar, and that has to create insulin. So I'm going to show you a case study, but you cannot lose weight unless your insulin is down very low, and then your body learns how to tap into your fat stores. But every day we're eating quick or even complex carbohydrates like fruit and oatmeal and fruit juices and cereal, and all that is a sugar.
Most of us who are here in the United States, we eat a very high energy diet and a very nutrient deficient high energy diet. So we're eating a lot of food, but we're not getting nutrients out of the food. We're getting energy, and energy is either fat or carbohydrates. And
when you see big people walking around, obese people, they are well nourished, but they're lacking energy. Their body can't, is that?
No, the other way around.
Yeah. Okay. Because their body has plenty of fuel to tap into, but it can't because their insulin is high.
Yeah.
So.
Good stuff. All right.
Okay.
Let's see this case study you're talking about.
All right, so this is a patient of mine for quite a while. She's 43 years old, and she's having trouble losing weight, and she's just gaining and gaining and gaining. So she called to talk to me about 6 weeks ago. We finally got labs. Her A1C is 5.8. So in corporate medicine, 5.7 and above, it's pre-diabetes. So she's now pre-diabetic. I want 4.9 and below. Her fasting insulin is 32.5. Anything below 18 is fine for Quest, but I want it less than 3 to 5, okay? I didn't need this to tell me she's insulin resistant because this tells me when her insulin is this high, there is no way that she is gonna tap into her fat stores to use fat as fuel. And then I did the HOMA IR, which I also didn't need, but you just plug in her fasting glucose is, I think it was 101. You plug in the fasting glucose and the fasting insulin, you get the HOMA IR score. Insulin resistance score, 3 and above is severe insulin resistance. So she's 8. So she cannot lose weight, and it makes sense. But sometimes, I don't remember what she told me, but sometimes I will say to people, and they think they're doing low carb. So something is creeping in, or your treats are creeping in more than you think it is.
Like eating too many nuts or eating too many berries, even though those are kind of low carb, kind of okay on this kind of way of eating. Or how about alcohol? That's a big one. Those
Big
you like
sabotager.
your little glass of wine you come home with, your body cannot clear carbohydrates until it clears the alcohol first. It is a hierarchy with regards to how it burns fuel. So
Okay, and I have one more.
Yep.
So the next two cases are men. So a 44-year-old man and a 48-year-old male. These are liver enzymes. So this guy's liver enzyme from his primary a couple months ago was 24 and 28. This is too high for me, so I rechecked it when he came in to see me, and it's even higher. When your ALT is more than your AST, that's indicative of probable non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. So we don't want that. However, the ranges are here, 10 to 40 for the AST and 9 to 46 for the ALT. These are completely normal. Your medical provider in the corporate medicine world would never look twice at this. Same thing with this guy. These are perfectly normal, but this ALT being double the AST is non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. So is normal really normal? This, you can see things coming before they come, but this is hepatic toxicity, drug toxicity. Could this be liver cancer? Now, my patients aren't, because it's the ratio for non-alcoholic fatty liver, but you can see things coming before you get diagnosed. But remember, our so-called healthcare system is sick care, and they only care about prescribing you a medicine, and they can't do anything with normal values.
yeah,
They don't care unless it's out of range, abnormal.
yeah.
But this is bad.
It's tricky. It's hard for you guys to navigate this. So
Yeah,
that's
and
why
this is
we're-
not medical advice. You're going to have to go to your doctor or your provider and hope they have training in this.
Or, if you're living local here in Missouri, or if you live in Florida, whatnot, you can come see Teresa. You can set up an appointment. You can see her as a patient. But otherwise, we just can't give the advice, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you need to look closer at your labs and stuff. And Ken Berry wrote a book about all these lab tests that I do and where they should be, the ranges. So the ranges on Quest is not my range. My range is to prevent disease. The ranges on Quest are to treat disease.
Yeah.
So.
Right on. Good stuff. All right.
Blake, do you want to come say hi? He's always ready to come say hi.
What's up,
Hi!
Danny? How's it going?
He just got back from the pool with his girlfriend.
Yeah, long pool day.
Oh, and they're going to the fair.
I went to, we hit a workout this morning. As soon as I woke up, we did back and chest, well, chest and back technically. And then we had a high protein. Me and my brother Nate, we came home after we cooked, what did we do? Eggs and rice. And,
Nice.
Yeah.
And chicken.
Yep.
So we had about 100 grams for breakfast of
You're
protein.
the gym bro.
And
Yeah.
then,
The gym bros.
yep.
Yeah.
And then we went to the pool. So.
For those of you who don't know us, this one here, this Blake, has an identical twin brother, Nate.
Yep.
Two of us.
So there's two of them. They don't look as much alike now as they did, but they're still not too far off.
Nope.
No.
And Blake makes a ton of insulin, so he has to be
Yes.
careful with his
I don't know
food.
if it's as bad as it used to be.
It's probably lower
It's
now.
a little lower probably because the metabolism's probably
But
changed
all
a
it
little
means
bit,
is he will be prone to gaining weight and being obese very quicker than his brother will.
Much
Yep.
quicker,
So-
yeah. His brother is built a lot more lean and skinny. You look at the two of them together and you would think that Nate, well, at the time,
Yeah.
they both look really fit
Really,
now.
they look like both like this
Yeah,
now.
but at the time, earlier, a few years ago, Blake looked a lot bigger than Nate did, and Blake was a lot more inflamed.
I did also
but it was just
bowl,
because
too.
Blake just had a lot more insulin on board than Nate did, and
Yep.
so
when I checked their insulin levels, Blake was 12 and Nate was 6. That means insulin is fat storage. So you're just putting on weight.
Yeah.
right on. All right, anything else?
You want your insulin low.
Yep,
What's
want
your
insulin
insulin?
low. Yep, keep it
Eat
under
high
control,
protein.
guys, and high
If
protein.
you see him at the fair tonight, say hi.
Yeah.
Always.
All right, guys. Well,
Bye.
share with us what you're having for dinner, and if you have any questions or whatever, shoot them our way. And we love you all. God bless. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Peace.